What if the most alien world isn't out there, but beneath your feet? We can sketch Mars in lifelike detail. Our own abyss remains a rumor. Light dies at 200 meters. Pressure soars, steel groans, and air to open the hatch. 71% of Earth is ocean. Average depth, nearly 4 kilometers. That's a planet wrapped in water, a library of storms and stillness, a regulator of climate, and the engine that writes age. Descend past the sunlit shallows, past darting fish and coral gardens. The blue darkens to ink. The twilight zone begins. Predators with mirrored skins, eyes tuned to ghosts of light. Below that are rewritten here. Pressure mounts with every meter. 1 atmosphere at the beach, 100 at 1,000 meters. Air would crush to ink. Lungs would fold. Glass would shatter. Only bodies engineered by evolution, and marine snow falls relentlessly. Flakes of dead plankton, feces, and fragments of life drifting to darkness. Down there, a feast of ashes. Tiny mouths catch it. Larger mouths swallow them, and on it goes. The ocean breathes for us. Tiny drifters, phytoplankton, forge much of Earth's oxygen and bury carbon in the deep. If the abyss is a vault, it locks away heat and greenhouse gases. Break the lock, and climate on deck, cables sing in the wind. The ocean tests every bolt, every knot. Swells lift the ship like a breath, then drop it into a trough where even the bravest feel small. Exploration is not right. The stakes reach kitchens and clinics. Protein for billions migrates nightly from the deep. Molecules from medicines rise from sponges and corals. Data for tomorrow's storms pulses from moorings in black water. Risk the unknown, warming waters, creeping deoxygenation, acid seas dissolving shells. And from the horizon, a new hunger. Mines for cobalt and nickel on abyssal plains, where fragile oases grow on nodules shaped. A voice once called it the blue heart. Her warning still rings. No ocean, no us. The work ahead is to turn awe into measurement, measurement into memory, memory into lost. Midnight zone. The ROV rolls level at 1,000 meters. The surface is gone, as if it never existed. A curtain of sound replaces sight. Pings return emptiness, then a bloom of echoes. The deep scattering layer. Giant squid trace pale comets through the dark. A red shadow unfurls an arm, then vanishes in the cone of light. Some myths, it turns out, simply and make a living from almost nothing. Cables lace the seafloor. Our internet sleeps in the mud. Storms of silt can snap them. An uncharted seamount can maim a submarine. A trawler can erase a sponge forest that took centuries. We are writ large upon it. Listen, sound travels 5 times faster in water. Whales speak across oceans. Our propellers, pile drivers, and seismic guns jam the channel. In the sound fixing and ranging layer, cathedral with a noisy choir. Maps sharpen. Satellites sense the sea's surface bulge over hidden mountains. Multi-beam sonars sweep fans of sound. Autonomous vehicles roam for days, sipping power, listening, peering. Risk. But the fog thins. Explorers returned. James Cameron dropped solo into Challenger Deep, chasing a green-lit dream to the bottom. Minutes there felt stolen. Mud, amphipods, a plastic bag. An indictment in silence. Elsewhere, brine pools, lakes within the sea, shimmer with deadly salt, edges frosted with crystals. Fish that stray in are pickled mid-swim. Nearby, methane seeps feed mussel beds and long.
Not all darkness is deep. The Sargasso Sea floats golden with weed, a drifting country whose borders are currents. Eels are born somewhere within and vanish to rivers, then years later slip back. The deep keeps secrets in cold storage. Shipwrecks stand like iron reefs. Wooden hulls, preserved by anoxic stillness, lie intact. History sleeps under silt. Trade routes, battles, lost city bacteria. With every dive, the script rewrites. A pink faceless fish walks on fins. A snail grows iron scales. Sharks glow in the dark. The deep is a museum of prototypes and hacks. Dominate the catalog. Then comes the bill. Microplastics snow to the bottom. Mercury rides currents. Ghost nets drown what they cannot catch. The abyss once buffered our excess. Now it archives our making settles into forever. Industry eyes the abyss for metals. Nickel, cobalt, manganese. Fields of nodules took millions of years to grow. Potatoes of stone. A single pass of a collector could erase a habitat collide in the dark. On deck, arguments sharpen. Scientists warn of unknowns. Companies promise gentle touch. Island nations weigh debts against reefs and tuna. In conference halls, words like moratorium and heritage square off. We take you down one more time. A modern lander drops into the Kermadec Trench, cameras armed, baited arm extended. Hours of fall, then a soft kiss with the mud. Lights flare. Life reveals itself in flickers. Snail. Mid-descent, alarms bark. The drop camera's battery dips. A tether snags. A storm builds topside. Between steel and sea, choices tighten. Cut the line and lose the mission, or ride the weather and risk the ship. They wait. Storm passes. The winch moans as the line creeps home. The lander breaks surface like a creature reborn, its windows fogged, its memory full. On the screen, a plastic spoon beside a living anemone. And plea. If this is Earth's last frontier, mapping it is the first kindness. Seabed 2030 rallies ships and robots to chart every contour. Each swath of color on a bathymetric map is a lantern lit in our own. New senses arrive. Fiber optic cables become giant microphones, hearing quakes and whale songs. Environmental DNA, fragments shed by life, lets us weed who passed by from a cup of water. The sea, once mute, begins. Robots learn the maze. Swarms of AUVs map, sample, and decide together. Gliders sip wind from waves and drift for months. Powered by silence, guided by math, they stitch the unknown into a fabric we can touch. But to know is not to own. The high seas remain everyone's and no one's. A new treaty sketches guardians for waters beyond borders. It will be judged not by ink, but by what still swims when our children lean over